Serge, and in this segment I will talk about negotiating the contract. In the previous segment, Megan talked about the different types of contracts that we use here in Florida, and here I will talk about the as-is contract. Now, what's important to keep in mind is that negotiating a real estate deal is very complicated. So in this short segment, I can't go ahead and squeeze in all of the strategies, but just give you some high-level overview of some of the things that happen. For the most part, it gets broken up to two phases. The first phase is where you are negotiating the purchase price and some of the key terms of the contract, such as the inspection period, how much money you're gonna put down, etc. And the second phase is what happens after you get the inspection report, because most of the time the inspector comes back with something that needs to be addressed. And then you're back at the negotiating table figuring out who's gonna pay for it, how it's gonna be done. Now also, as you are thinking about putting in an offer on a house, the categories of the houses fall into two: the brand new listings and the ones that have been on the market for a while. If the house has been on the market for a while, you can come in with a lower offer. You can ask for more days to inspect the house and some other contingencies that you just do not have the luxury of doing with a brand new listing, because today it is a hot seller's market, and if you want to win that contract, then you want to be in the best position and present the best, the strongest contract. Now, at the end of the day, whatever you agree on as far as the purchase price, please keep in mind that the bank, if you're getting financing, is going to send out the appraiser to tell you, both the buyers and the sellers, what the house is truly worth. And then you can enter a third phase of negotiating. For example, you put an offer on a house for $300,000, you've all agreed on that, you've gone through the inspection period because there was nothing wrong with the house, but then the appraiser says the house is only $290,000. What happens then? So all of that gets negotiated. The other thing to keep in mind is that with the as-is contracts, the buyers are very much protected during the inspection period, meaning that you can walk away from the contract for any reason you want. And at most, you are risking about $300 to inspect the house. So if you like the house, don't be afraid to put in an offer. Go out there, put on a contract, inspect the house, see if you actually like it or not, and at most it's gonna cost you some time in $300. In the next segment, we're gonna dive in and actually talk more about the inspection period and some of the things that happens there. So please click over and check that out.